Are you a life coach who is looking to create a new, offer or package for your life coaching business? Or maybe you're a brand new life coach and you're looking to create the core, offering or package for your business. Either or, you have questions on how can you create the perfect, package for your life coach and healing business so that you can go out there and you can actually get people to sign up for your life coaching business. Don't you worry, I got you covered in this video.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend. I'm Super Sid, the marketing shaman, and I help life coaches and healers make their first or next 100K with profitable presentations. And in today's video, what we're going to be going over is offers, specifically offers and packages, and how you as a life coach and healer can go out there and create the perfect, offer and package. We call this an irresistible offer, that you can go out there and you can put it into the marketplace of people who need your help, and that the offer is so irresistible that they are going to feel absolutely stupid saying no. Let's break this down right now. All right, so before we get started, let's talk about basically what an offer or a package is to a life coach, right? So ultimately, I think a lot of people get lost when they're looking to create their package or create their offer as a life coach or healer, because what happens is they go out and they create an offer, but actually all it is really a product, a singular product or singular vertical product of one thing that happens maybe 5 or 6 times, right? They might get on 5 or 6 calls with you, or whatever it might be, but they don't really answer any of the other questions that come with, a buying decision that someone's gonna make. So a lot of times when people go out doing offers and packages with one vertical thing, they have a lot of time struggling with getting a lot of people to sign up fast, because a lot of times they're not answering the questions in the head of the prospects with the offer. So let's go over specifically how this works. We're going to break it down into 4 specific sections. The first section is going to be broken down into exactly what it is that you're selling. So this is actually broken down into 2 parts. What is it that you're selling? So I might be selling something to you, even if it's a free thing, I'm still giving it to you, And it's still going to be the 100K Life Coach Launch Guide. Now you might know what the 100K Life Coach Launch Guide is, but you might not. And the truth is, this is what I name it. So I want to make sure in the offer I have a name for the product. They might not know exactly what it is, but we need to name it something. The next thing we want to do in this section of letting them know what it is that we're selling is we want to let them know in their terms, with their understanding of what it is that they're getting. So the 100K Life Coach Launch Guide is a 22-page, is a 22-page guide that's going to walk you through our 3-step system called Life Coach Launch that's going to help you make your first or your next 100K as a life coach or healer. That is exactly what it is and what they're getting. So what are you selling, 100K Life Coach Launch Guide. What are they getting? A 22-page guide that's going to help them make their first and their next 100K, in the next year. So now you have an understanding of what you're giving to them. They have an understanding of what they're buying. Now we want to go into the next piece. Before I go into the main core piece of your offer, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting content every single day showing life coaches and healers how they can make their first or next 100K as a life coach and healer with profitable presentations. Make sure to click that button below and subscribe. All right, so let's go into the second part of this, The second part of this, which is this one. This part's only broken down into one thing. So you now know what you're selling and what they understand that they're buying. Now we got to go into the way that this is being delivered. We call this the vehicle of your offer. So maybe you're, selling them coaching, You're selling them a life coaching package. Well, what exactly, how is that, main offer that you're selling them, which is going to help them get to the solution to the problem that they currently have, which is the reason they're, purchasing the offer or the package to begin with, How is that main part going to be delivered? Is it going to be delivered in a 6-month, coaching package? Is it going to be delivered in an ebook that's going to be, mailed to you like we talked about with the 100K Life Coach Launch Guide? Is it going to be delivered at an event? Is it going to be delivered through a mastermind? Is it going to be delivered through a home study course? How is it going to be delivered, and what can they expect, and how can they expect to get this delivery of, the main thing that you're selling? All right, so now that we know we have the vehicle in place, so now that we know what it is that we're selling, what it is that they're buying, and how it's being delivered, that's really the proactive side. Now let's talk about the reactive side. And the first thing we want to talk about the reactive side is understanding how people buy things, So now they see exactly what you're selling, they see exactly what it is they could buy, and they see how it's going to be delivered. The first thing now starts of them going through the buying the buying process in their head. The first question that comes to people's minds when they're interested in buying something is, can it work for me. We call this internal objections, okay? And basically what we're looking to do is they're wanting to know, is this going to work for them? And the best way that we can do when we're putting together an offer is that we can create case studies or testimonials within that offer that's going to show people specific situations that they were in with previous clients and walking people through specifically how they got to the goal they wanted to achieve. A lot of times being able to tell stories around previous clients who started where that prospect is, and then you say exactly how they got to where they wanted to get to, usually the same solution that the current prospect is in that they want to get to that the previous client was able to get to because they're in the certain situation that the current prospect's in. It's going to make it a lot easier for them to get over this objection because they're physically seeing, hearing, and watching someone else who is in their exact same positions, exact same situations, be able to go out there and achieve the goal that they want to achieve. All right, so the next part of this is the opposite, right? It's the opposite. So we talked about internal, right? And then wanting to answer the question, can I do this for me? The next part of this is going to be external, right? The external stuff. So after they then go through the question, your prospects go through the question of, yeah, I could probably get this done. I could probably do this. There's other people doing it. I could probably do it too. Now they go into the next question. Do I have the resources to get this done? And this is your external objections. Do I have the things at my disposal that is needed to get what I believe I need to get this done? So when you're adding in this offer, you want to make sure that we answer those external objections that people are going to have, right? What support? What things do they need? What templates do they need, right? What is it that they are going to need that is going to eliminate anything that they think that they need, to be able to get to this solution? So let's make sure that we put in those external objections, answer those external objections in the offer. This is going to get them to where now they have no internal objections, no external objections, and now they're just kind of standing stagnant. Before I go into the most lethal part of this offer process, and specifically usually where most people make their buying decision to purchase your offer from you, I want to ask you, what is it that you offer? What type of life coach are you? What is it that you're providing in the marketplace every single day? What problems that you're helping people with? And what is the solution that you do for them? Let us know in those comments down there. All right, so the last part of creating your irresistible offer, your perfect life coaching package, is going to be what we classify as the reason to act now. And what the reason to act now is usually you got to this part of the offer, they know what the vehicle is, they're very interested in it, and they know that they want it because it's going to solve the problem that they have and get them to the solution that they want to get to. We also know that they don't have any internal objections. They believe that they can do it because they've been able to get those answers in the offer that you've presented going over the way that we talked about it there recently. They also don't have any external objections because they know that they have all the resources or are going to be able to gain all the resources through getting this offer. So now they're standing stagnant. So usually a lot of people are standing here and like, I don't know what to do. I want it, but I really don't know what to do now. There's nothing there, but it's right in front of me, but what do I need to do to get it? And this is why we give them a reason to act now. Usually the reason to act now in the offer is going to be a take action point, or it's going to be a conversion point, or it's going to be a place where they say, yes, I got to do it. I got to do it right now. See, a lot of people hate making decisions, especially hate making decisions. They know they're going to have to do work on the backside of that decision to get to a solution. So what we want to make sure that we do is we make this so irresistible by adding in bonuses or a reason to act now that usually is the same cost, right, of what you're charging the offer that they're being presented them in the first place. So a lot of times you can take things like old workshops that you recorded, or you might be able to take things like old courses that you have that might parallel to the problem that you're looking to solve with this offer right now. And you can just tack those on and be like, hey, by the way, I sold this thing for X number of dollars, which is the amount that I'm selling this offer for you right now. So even if this offer isn't anything that can help you, just getting this bonus has the value of what I'm charging for it makes it so irresistible and so like, oh my gosh, I feel dumb if I don't get this. It helps them take action, which is the biggest thing that we want to do when we're presenting our packages, presenting our offers to people who can have the opportunity to take action on them. We want to give them the perfect opportunity to take action on them. And the reason to act now piece in your offer is usually that lethal kill shot that is going to get that prospect to take action and take action quickly. Are you a life coach or healer who's looking to make your first or next 6 figures as a life coach, and probably because you're looking to build that perfect offer or looking to build that next offer for your life coaching business? Well, I have a free gift for you called my 100K Life Coach Launch Guide, which is going to be a 22-page guide, which is going to show you exactly right how you can make your first or your next 100K as a life coach or healer following a simple 3-step system. You can grab your free copy of your 100K Life Coach Launch Guide by clicking that link below. Now, don't forget, we all win when we all win. I choose to win today, and I hope you choose to win by clicking that link down here below and grabbing your free copy of the 100K Life Coach Launch Guide, the Life Coach Launch Guide that is going to help you as a life coach make your first or next 6 figures. We'll see you on the next video.